Hello and welcome to Ian's Bricks. I'm Ian. Today I'm outside the Lego house again, so I'm going to have a look around the downstairs, which is open to everybody to go in, and also have a look around the Lego shop as well. So outside one of the entrances we have the Lego bricks there, loads of places to park your bike, and here is the entrance to the Lego house with a rather nice revolving door. And there is the Lego shop on the left hand side. We'll have a look in there in a minute. Obviously the dog couldn't wait. Very funny. What you basically have downstairs is just, this is where you get your tickets for the actual Lego house itself. And then sort of as you go around, there's just lots of seating areas, and you can just sort of sit and have something to eat. Also have some of these brick figures here. This is the founder of Lego, and is playing with Lego with his son. I think that might, this guy here might be the son, because that must be the main guy, the carpenter guy. That's the carpenter, that's his son, and that's his son. And all of them at some stage have become sort of Lego CEOs, as it were. Very nice builds. Over here is the Lego Mini Chef, the restaurant, which I went in the other day. But outside of that, there's just loads of seating areas, which is quite nice. That's quite a cool one there. And you have a little coffee shop as well. Just outside the Lego shop, they've got some things on display. So this is one of the sets you can build, one of the exclusive Lego house sets. Dagny Home Master Builder. And as you go inside the shop, these are some of the exclusives. Got a free gift with purchase today, which is the Forest Hideout. This is the main wall here. This is where all the exclusive sets are, which is amazing. We have the duck on the left. We still have loads of these architecture sets. Down here is the brick moulding machine. And then up there is the Dagny Home set as well. And also you've got quite a few of these smaller sets as well. It's a magnet. There's some keyring minifigures. Home of the brick. And they have an exclusive book as well. This is what the exclusive sets look like built. Really like that one. There's the duck, which is probably my favourite. And the brick moulding machine there. Opposite the exclusive sets, they had lots of Ninjago sets, including the built gardens there at the top. Nothing particularly of interest for me in the Ninjago section, I'm afraid. And then just over there they had some Batman and some Marvel stuff as well. 115.99 krona for the Batwing. That's equivalent to £185 in the UK, although we can buy it in the UK for £175, and that's from Lego. You can get it cheaper from Amazon. Some of the prices weren't great. They had the tumbler there at the top. Tumbler 17.99 krona. That's £209 converted. In the UK we get it for £199, so still quite expensive. And they also had the classic Batman Batmobile. That's 300 krona. Again, that would retail at £35 once you converted it to pounds, but you can get those in the UK for £30. And they had the Groot set as well. I love the Groot set. It's wonderful. Just around the corner from that, they had the new Thor goat boat. That looks a fun set. And they had some Minecraft sets on display as well. I've not seen this llama yet. Not really into Minecraft, but I was actually quite impressed with how that set looked. And across from there they had some Technic stuff, also some Super Mario stuff, and there's more Minecraft sets there. And across from there we had all the Star Wars sets, quite a few. They didn't have the Ahsoka Tano brickheads, unfortunately. Couldn't see that anywhere. I was hopefully going to get some of those. A few sets on display which look great. And just to the right of that they had all the Harry Potter stuff, pretty much everything there from what I could tell, including all the new sets. Look great. Also had the Speed Champion sets. Pretty much I think they were all on display from what I could see, including the new ones, the smaller ones. Again, 180 krona. That changes to about £21 in the UK. You can at the moment pick them up for £18. Some more Technic sets over here. That's the Batmobile in Technic. I've not seen that before. And also they had the new Ferrari. I mean, it's an amazing build. I mean, I'm not that into Technic, but that looks pretty impressive. Loads of the sort of Icons range and a few other of the larger sets over here. The new Transformers Optimus Prime, that was there as well. Sesame Street. Loads of the big sets. And they also had a Titanic on display. Just past there, all the football stadium. Yeah, the Titanic was on display, but I didn't see any boxes of that, so I had it open sort of towards the end, which was quite nice to look inside. Next to the Titanic, they had some more of the larger sets: the piano, the trees and the flowers, the new Jurassic Park set there, Winnie the Pooh, the Colosseum. And the pick-a-brick wall. Now, I was a little bit disappointed with the pick-a-brick wall. It was unusual in the fact it was sort of in the middle of the store and you could walk all the way around the whole thing. But as you can see, there were lots and lots of empty containers, and items that were there weren't very well filled, or just the pieces weren't particularly exciting. I did bring some pick-a-brick cups with me, but I had a look at this earlier in the week and there just wasn't really anything that exciting on there. They did have the 1x6 white tiles. I don't have any of those, but not really got a use for those at the moment. And you can see there are lots and lots of sort of choice on there, but just none of the pieces are particularly exciting. Even around the other side, again, there's quite a lot of things in there, but nothing too exciting. Lots of empty tubs as well. They had some of the profile bricks, the bricks as I call them, and some of these printed pieces as well, which are quite nice. They also had some creator sets, 3-in-1 creators, and some of the classic sets, some of the new 90 years sets as well. Do like that boat, that looks fantastic. And they had some flowers on display as well as some of the minifigures. Interestingly, they had the Muppets, but even in the Lego house, they're sold out. Flowers, of course, also look great. I also went to have a look over at the Duplo stuff. Not that I really buy a lot of Duplo. Oh, and I spotted also the Disney Castle. They had those on for 300 krona. But yeah, lots of Duplo stuff. Some of the Mickey and Minnie sets as well over there, and the Minions. So they had pretty much everything on display. All the different ranges. I was impressed with the amount of Duplo animals that they do. I didn't realise they did that many. And then next to that was all the city stuff. Pretty much all the newer sets are there as well from what I could see. There's the hospital at the top. That's the hospital built there in the window. The new spacey sets. Lots of these stunts. Some of the trains, and the new train at the top as well, a new lime green train there. And they had some friend sets as well at the end of the wall. And back towards the front of the shop they had the build your own minifigure section. Loads of hats and hair pieces to choose from. There were torsos and legs. They're all sort of pretty much jumbled up. I have to say it was a bit of a mess. This was quite impressive, this sort of big vat of minifigures. And goodness knows how many minifigures are in there. Absolutely crazy amount of stuff. And again, there's all the accessories that you can get for the minifigures as well. Again, they were just all sort of a bit of a mess and a jumble, really. I prefer it a bit neater and tidier. Loads of minifigure heads to choose from as well. They also had the mosaic maker on display. Yeah, not a bad thing. They're 7.99 krona, so that would be about £85. And this is where you get your picture taken. Had some of the art sets on the wall as well in there. And they also had the minifigure factory. I'd done one of these in London before, so I didn't need to get one of these. Some of the new designs that they had for Pride Month. And then over here, this is the actual machine. And they also had the brick heads on display on both sides of that wall and some of the minifigures as well. And that was pretty much everything. So I'm all done and dusted then. I've got my Lego. I have been a couple of times already, so I'll do a sort of big haul towards the end, but that's everything that I've got. Really pleased to be able to get some more of the special offers. There are limits apparently. The lady in the cash register was saying that they are limited. I think the duck is limited to 5, and the other two specials are limited to sort of 2, so 2 or 3. So there are limits, but I shan't be going over that, so I haven't got enough room in my car. So one last look at the bricks. Let's get back to the car, let's get home, and I'll show you everything that I've managed to buy. So here I am then, back at my holiday home, out in the beautiful warm sunshine, and this is all the Lego that I bought at the Lego house. I actually did sort of 3 separate shops. So the first shop I did in the morning that I went to the Lego house on the Monday. I got some stuff and Anthony got some stuff as well, for me obviously. And then in the afternoon I went back and got some more stuff, and the reason I kept going back was a little bit naughty, but there was a special free gift with purchase. It was kind of worth getting, so I did another shop then, and then I went back on the Wednesday and got this bag here, but I wasn't quite so lucky when I went to the store that time, but I'll tell you all about that. So I think the first thing to do is I will start with the big bag and show you everything that I got. Move those to one side. So the offer that they had is there's a special free gift with purchase, and in Denmark you had to spend 1,120 kroner, which is around about £120 in UK money, and you got the free Forestman set. So I'll show you that one first of all. And this is quite a good deal because a really nice set, this one, set number 40567. This is sort of a rehash, a remake of an old sort of Lego set. I just think this is really nice. So I was pleased to get one of those. Yeah, in the UK you have to spend, I think, £150 to get one of these. So to spend the equivalent of 120 was actually quite good. And a lot of the sets that I bought from the Lego store were 600 kroner. So it was quite easy just to spend over that 1120 that you needed, and so it was really good. So we got that first of all. You also got a small poly bag as well. We're just giving these away. This is just 30503, just the duck. It's only got a few pieces in it, not particularly exciting, but yeah, just a nice little poly bag. I think you had to spend over about £30–40 equivalent, but yeah, anyway. So the main thing are the main sort of Lego exclusive sets. That's what I was really after getting. So the first one that I got was this. This is the Lego House Duck. This is the wooden duck. The set number is 40501. This contains just over 600 pieces, so it's quite a small set, as you can see. It's not one of the biggest sets, but all of these sets were around about a similar price of 600 kroner. But this is a really nice set, and what this is Lego started. The guy was a carpenter, and that's what he did. Is he did wooden toys, and one of them was the duck. So that's kind of how it looks side by side. And you can only buy these from the Lego house. You can't buy them online, you can't buy them in any other store. So really pleased to get myself one of those. It does say limited edition in the top corner, although there isn't a number on any of them. It doesn't sort of tell you how many of these have actually made, so how limited it is, who knows. And the lady in the shop did say that the people are allowed to buy up to 5 of these, so that's quite a lot. So anyway, there's the first one of those. And the next set is this one here. This is set number 40502. This is the brick moulding machine. Get my teeth in. There we go. So this is a really nice set. This is about 1,200 pieces. You can see the thickness of the box. It's much bigger than the duck. And this just is the sort of one of the original machines that they had to make Lego bricks, plastic Lego bricks in Denmark back in the day. So this is a really, really nice set. Again, the same price as the duck, 599 kroner. That works out at around about 63 pounds, I think, from memory. I'll have to work it out, but it's around about that price. So nice to get one of those. So that was the first sort of sale that I did. That's actually what Anthony got. And then I went to the same till at the same time, and this is what I got. So I got the 2 free gifts again, another Forestman and another little mini duck set there. And I also got myself one of these. So this is the Lego Architecture House set, set number 21037. Really nice set this. Now I do actually have a couple of these already at home, and I got these because for whatever reason, but in the start of lockdown in 2020, Lego decided to start selling these sets to people in around Europe. So I was able to get my hand on a couple of these, which is fantastic. So I thought I'd buy one more. This was 450 kroner, so a little bit cheaper than the other sets, but really nice set. Again, and you know, for investment purposes, all these sets do pretty well on the investment market, so you can pretty much buy them now and make around about, I think these sell in the UK for about 95 to 100 pounds on eBay, and they cost around about 52, something like that. So it's a pretty good return on investment just for sort of buying it if you want to sort of sell it straight away. So I got one of those, and I also got another duck. And I'll not go over that. And I also got this one here. So this is the first time we've seen this one today. This is the new Lego House limited edition set number 3. Look, and that was only released this year, 2022. It's the Dagny Home Master Builder. Dagny Home was just one of the first designers of Lego, and I think there's a picture of her on the back here. Again, it gives you lots of information about the person and what the set represents, and it also has all of the exclusive sets. Look, the duck and the machine and the Dagny Home set, yeah, just really nice sets. And again, exclusive. Again, this one's about 1,000 pieces. I think this one, a thicker box, thicker than the duck, so certainly slightly better value for money. So got myself one of those. Right, I'm going to have a quick reorganise and I'll get opening the other bags. So the next bag then, so this is what I got in the afternoon after I'd been into the Lego house, much later in the afternoon. I did get somebody else that served me, which was quite good. Just first, a couple of things to show you first of all. So things that I got from the actual Lego house. Towards the end of the tour, they had like the brick builder machine that was literally, I showed you in the video earlier a few days ago, and they were sort of doing these basically 6 red bricks in a bag, and the machine was actually putting them in the bag and forming the Lego bricks as we spoke, so that was great. Set number is 624210, the Lego House and 6 bricks I think it's called. And I think you're only supposed to take 1 bag per person. They had some Duplo ones as well, which I wasn't bothered about. So I was a little bit naughty, and I took 2, and Anthony took 2. I know I shouldn't have taken them really, but there was nobody sort of manning them. You could literally walk round. We went round to it earlier, took a couple of bags, went back later towards the end and got a couple of more bags. So it was kind of nice to get a few of those. Whether they're worth anything, I don't know, but I was just pleased to get those as sort of a memento. And also, when we went for the Lego Chef, they gave you a little bag of Lego to build your meal with. So again, I've done a video on this, but this is the set number here. It is 40296, the build your meal bag here. Yeah, this is nothing much. I mean, just some random pieces in there. But again, these were sort of just at the side of your table in a little tub. So again, you're probably only supposed to use them there, but I couldn't help myself and took some more. So again, just a memento of my day and my visit. And it's just really nice to have this kind of thing that you can't really get anywhere else. Anyway, back to the actual Lego haul. So again, I spent over 1,120 kroner. I got my free gifts again, so another Forestman set and another mini duck thing as well, so fantastic to get another one of those. And I bought 2 sets I bought another duck, which is fantastic, and I got another one of the brick moulding machines as well, so it's nice to stock up on those. Now, one thing I will tell you is when I went into the store for in the afternoon, I'd obviously gained some points from the morning because the VIP points that you collect from Lego, they automatically show on your bill if you order something. Oops, wind's blowing it. If you buy something straight away, it shows on your account. So I was able to use those points. I think that bag's going to blow off. I was able to use those points in the afternoon, and the lady at the till, I said, look, can I use my UK VIP points for buying stuff at the Lego house in Denmark? She says yes, that's not a problem at all, but she had to convert it all, and I had quite a lot of points on there. In the UK I had the equivalent of £95 worth of Lego VIP vouchers, but in Denmark they did it 950 kroner, and that actually worked out at around £110 off. So the conversion of that actually worked in my favour big time. So even though those sets are 600 kroner each, the actual bill cost me like 230, 240 kroner. So for those two sets there and the free gifts as well, it was literally what, £28, which is bargain of the century. So that was fantastic. However, I went again on the Wednesday, and unfortunately the girl that was serving on the till was the same girl that did my voucher conversion, and she remembered me, which is a bit of a pain, but never mind. So I did buy some more stuff. So I basically just got one of each again of the main sets. I got another Lego duck. I got another brick moulding machine. And I got another Dagny home set. However, she didn't give me any free gifts. Boo, which was a bit of a letdown, and I didn't want to stand there arguing and saying, oh, I demand my free gift. I'm not that, it's one of those things. I felt a little bit greedy afterwards, thinking, and then she sort of was telling me how many of these that I bought, and you can only have, I think it was 5 of the ducks and 3 each of these 2 sets here. So I felt a little bit naughty, so I didn't really want to start arguing. At the end of the day, I'd done really well previously. I'd got my discount, I'd got my free gifts, that's going to blow off. So I can't really complain. Anyway, let's rejig all of this so you can have a good old look at everything. So that's pretty much everything then. So what do you think of my haul? Again, I've really just gone for the exclusives from the Lego house. Most of the other stuff in the store you could get anywhere in the Lego store in the UK, so there wasn't a lot of point, unless I was for something specifically rare that I couldn't, but they didn't have a lot of rare stuff in there. So yeah, I specifically went for those sets. So in the end I got 4 of the ducks, I got 3 of the brick moulding machines, 2 of the Dagny home sets. They're the most recent ones, so they're going to be on shelves the longest. And I got the architecture set as well. Nice to get the lots of free gifts. It would have been nice to have gotten 4, but I didn't. Never mind, can't really complain about that. So what I'm going to do with all of this, so I am going to build a duck, definitely. I think for me this looks just a great set. It's something I want for my collection. The other sets I'm not too fussed with. I mean, I'd like to build them, but I'm not sort of overly that sort of fuss with them really. They're nice sets, but I'm particularly more interested in building the duck, so looking forward to doing that. As to whether I'm going to build the architecture, I've got a couple of those at home already. I might build that because I really like that set. It's a fabulous looking set, so we'll have to wait and see. Everything else is basically part of my Lego investment collection. So I don't know whether I'll hang on to these. There might not be any need to hang on to them because they, in the UK they sell for a decent price anyway. So we'll have to wait and see what I decide to do. But I'll be taking these all home in my car. I've got some Lego boxes which I bought with me. I can pack them in there perfectly, they fit in perfectly. If I do decide to buy any more Lego, I will be not going past Billund, but I could potentially, on my way home through Germany, I could actually do it via the Lego house again. So we'll have to wait and see. I probably won't buy anything else, but I think I've got enough, don't you? But if I do change my mind, I can always do that. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this haul and this sort of whole experience that I've had over here in Denmark. It's been a fabulous week. I've got a couple more days left. The weather's perked up really nicely today. It's got warmer. It's going to be even warmer tomorrow, so I think maybe a beach day tomorrow. Yeah, pack all these in my car and back off home, spending a few days in Germany, and then I'll be home sort of in the middle of next week. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this Lego store guide and my haul as well. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you to all the people that like and comment. It's always much appreciated. I do try and answer all of the comments. And thanks always to all my subscribers. There's over 1,300 of you now, and it's really much appreciated. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, take care until next time.